around my way. Henny on me, feel it in my face. Can't forget 145 since I was made. Young and I was running from the Jakes, bitch. Ferragamo, Gucci around my waist, bitch. Henny on me, feel it in my face, bitch. Can't forget one.
Welcome to Slide TV, where everything's possible. I'll go by the name of Icy Graded Dawn. Louis Vuitton is we in the building early. How y'all doing out there? Let's get everybody up in here real quick. Let's get everybody up in here. Today is a crazy. What we gonna do? We slide this whole summer.
Cause I just wanna slide all summer. Hurry up and swing my dough, we gotta run up. TG don't play, go ask around, we push it under. Because this Drake gon' sound like thunder. Cause I just wanna slide all summer.
Oh. Let's get up in here, y'all. They said something about my camera.
She sing this right here. I gotta be the one, put the whole city onto the map. Put that whole shit on my back. Me and bro hungry, we grind for the max. I try to set me a trap. I got this stick with the helmet, no lack. Cause me get hit with a Mac. Talking on fashion, bitch hitting my jack. Tell a good pussy, relax. Told little shorty I'm married to stacks. Call little ego and count them racks. Call the bro, tell him we moving the stash. They on to us, moving it fast. Life on the line, gotta give me a sack. Checking my phone, now I'm moving this pack. She wanna fuck her, she know that I rock. I gotta be the one, put the whole city onto the map. Put that whole shit on my back. Me and bro hungry, we grind for the max. I try to set me a trap. I got this stick with the helmet, no lack. Cause me get hit with a Mac. Talking on fashion, bitch hitting my jack. Tell a good pussy, relax. Told little shorty I'm married to stacks. Call little ego and count them racks. Call the bro, tell him we moving the stash. They on to us, moving it fast. Life on the line, gotta give me a sack. Checking my phone, now I'm moving this pack. She wanna fuck her, she know that I rock. Yeah.
That's Nakari Meek Jersey. New shit. Give a round of applause. New video. Now, like I said, we had him on the show yesterday. We're coming with two more videos. Nakari Meek Jersey is crazy. Everything on there, smash hit. Damn. All right, so let's jump right up into this. The news, the breaking news, the drama, is the war going on out there, all that shit. My lips look a little dry. Let me get some chapstick.
Gunfire popped off half a block from the new Marathon Burger spot in Long Beach. One guy got killed, 2 others hit but stable. Happened right as the grand opening was wrapping up. Snoop, YG, Stevie Wonder, even the mayor were there earlier, but they dipped before shots rang out. Police say it wasn't tied to the event itself. No suspects yet. Just chaos with folks scattering. Super sad way to kick off something Nipsey's family built.
All right. So listen, it didn't happen at the Marathon Burger. It happened around the corner. And after the incident happened, the business stayed open. And later on at night, you had Stevie Wonder in there. So if any threats or anything is going on, as the media is trying to present it, it wasn't right there, and it was around the corner. Whatever gang war or rivalry that was going on.
Got it. Let me double check that real quick.
All right. So Well, they double checking that.
Yeah, point taken. Half a block's not the same as inside.
Exactly.
And you're spot on. They didn't shut down. Place stayed lit. Stevie rolled through later like nothing happened. Media loves drama, but sounds like whatever beef that was, it stayed outside the vibe. Wild night either way.
Exactly. So, you know, here on Slide TV Uncut, Slide Radio Uncut, we're going to give you all the facts and what's going on and all that. You feel me? That's what's going on. Now, let's get more into, I want to get into this war, okay? Let's get into this war. The Navy SEAL, shout out to Navy SEAL shit to sponsor this shit. Big Banger Free Rondo, understand me. And everybody should be talking about this. This is real life. This is what's going on in life right now. Now here we got, it says 6 American troops killed in war with Iran so far. This is what they confirmed, right? Let's just jump right into this real quick.
Which started Saturday and continue apace, have done the following. Decapitated the Iranian theocratic regime, unsettled global oil markets, made battlefields of several Gulf states, and, least consequentially of all, altered my work assignments. So, New York it is. And quite obviously, war it is. In interviews over the weekend, President Trump said regime change was part of this endeavor. He even implied there was some sense within the U.S. government of who might come next in Iran. Those references, interestingly, were scrubbed today at the Pentagon and the White House. But absence of reference does not erase the result. The regime has been changed, and something will come next. What that is and what becomes of it is now a U.S. and Israeli concern and project, details to be filled in later. For now, the U.S. and Israel own the skies over Iran. The Iranian military, with whatever remains of its command and control structure.
Ops center in Kuwait's port of Shuaibah. No warning, no sirens, just a direct hit on their trailer. Part of Iran's retaliation after the U.S. and Israel kicked off Operation Epic Fury Saturday. Death toll climbed to 6 yesterday when they recovered 2 more bodies, 18 others wounded too. Troops were from Kentucky's Fort Knox unit. Trump and the brass are saying more casualties likely. War is heating up fast. Strikes still going. Embassies closing. Super heavy, man.
That's the update we getting right now with that. Let's find some more real quick. We're coming with the war in Iran.
Good morning, and thank you very much for joining us this Tuesday. I'm Savannah Sellers.
I'm Joe Fryer. This is day 4 of the war with Iran with no end in sight. So let's jump right into it with our team tracking the very latest for us from across the Middle East and here at home. We're going to begin with NBC News international correspondent Matt Bradley and reporter Matt Bodner with the very latest. Good morning to both of you. Matt Bradley, let's start with you. Can you tell us just about where you are at the moment?
Yeah, so I'm here right now in one of 2 nerve centers in Israel for what's called Magen David Adom, which is the ambulance service, the rescue and emergency service for all of Israel. I got to tell you guys, a lot of this service has been built with American donations. So what we're seeing here around me is a state-of-the-art dispatch center. It looks like what you might see in America at a 911 calling center, except that this place has heavy blast doors. We're about 100 feet underground right now. You can see there's ventilators here. This place can survive just about anything that anybody throws at it. And again, when I say state of the art, I'm meaning that actually, when there's an emergency, folks here don't even really have to pick up the phone.
Wow. So you hear this, right? They in a bunk. They in a bunk. It must be a whole underground little world inside.
Over the past few days in Israel, why the casualty numbers here are so incredibly low compared to what we're seeing elsewhere.
Matt Bradley, let's also talk about what's going on the ground in the region. Iran stepped up its retaliatory strikes on American targets in the Middle East overnight. Tell us what we know about what sites were hit.
Yeah, well, this is all over the Gulf states, which I don't have to tell you are seen as something of a refuge in the Middle East. Bahrain, Kuwait, the United Arab Emirates. Qatar, all of the Saudi Arabia. Actually, they just said that there were drones that were fired at the U.S. Embassy in Riyadh. So we're seeing a real metastasizing of this conflict, which is exactly what people were warning about if Iran got attacked. Now, whether or not this sustains, whether or not this continues, we don't really know. It's a big open question as to just how many munitions the Iranians still have left and what they're still able to throw at American targets throughout the region. The fact is that we know from the Israelis that they now enjoy almost complete air superiority over Iran. That's what they did last June when they were able to essentially fire at will, untouched by Iranian air defenses. Whether or not that means we're going to see an end to incoming missiles, well, sitting in this room right now, we've already had 2 missile alerts in just the past couple of hours. So it looks like the Iranians aren't done yet.
Matt Bodner, let's bring you into this conversation for more on what's going on now inside Iran, the Israeli military.
He's so safe, though. You see how he's sitting there? So, like, he's so confident right there. He's like, what? We already had 2 missile names. We in here. We so safe up in here. We under the ground. Did y'all pay attention? I hear that. Or do I gotta rewind it? Yeah, we underground. Whoop-de-woo. He coming like, yeah. That's how that one coming. Hey, yo, business owners, we coming, we working. Shout out to Lavish. She's doing very well. Got the skincare. She's in Mall America. That's Minnesota, Minneapolis. Not to cut your wisdom off.
Get ready. Air on Slide TV Uncut presents Business Owners, a new broadcast IRL show.
You nigga broke, bro. You think you Batman? Take it off, I'm robbing, nigga. I think I got jet lag. From all this shit I'm popping, nigga. Beat the road, ain't stopping, nigga. Pockets fat like Oscar, nigga. My daddy taught me the fucking.
She sing this right here. I gotta be the one, put the whole city onto the map. Put that whole shit on my back. Me and bro hungry, we grind for the max. I try to set me a trap. I got this stick with the helmet, no lack. Cause me get hit with a Mac. Talking no faction, bitch hitting my jack. Tell a good pussy, relax. Told little shorty I'm married to stacks. Call little ego and count them racks. Call the bro, tell him we moving the stash. They on to us moving it fast. Life on the line, gotta give me a sack. Checking my phone, now I'm moving this pack. She wanna fuck her, she know that I rock. I gotta be the one, put the whole city onto the map. Put that whole shit on my back. Me and bro hungry, we grind for the max. I try to set me a trap. I got this stick with the helmet, no lack. Cause me get hit with a Mac. Talking no faction, bitch hitting my jack. Tell a good pussy, relax. Told little shorty I'm married to stacks. Call little ego and count them racks. Call the bro, tell him we moving the stash. They on to us moving it fast. Life on the line, gotta give me a sack. Checking my phone, now I'm moving this pack. She wanna fuck her, she know that I rock. Yeah.
Glad I caught it like that. Let's jump in another zone. I stumbled across Dame Dash Oskino. It said I don't know who podcast this is, but interesting. Let's just hey, let us be the first for it. Drop the bomb. Let us be the first because we slide it all
Cause
summer.
I just wanna slide all summer. Hurry up and swing my dough, we gotta run her. CG don't play, go ask around, we push it under.
Straight up, man. Bomb on that. Jumping on what's name and show you these motherfuckers is dancing in the middle of the street.
They want that shit.
Crazy, and you know how they be all bent up. You know how like a dog is frozen and they just
They want that shit.
Yo, I just seen that shit. Well, I took a ride last night too. Or yes, it was daytime. It was daytime, about to be nighttime. I seen them motherfuckers, and they was like, where is, you know what I'm saying, like real nice, rich, and all that. I said, how the fuck they get over? They all over there. They dancing. They had the mute. I said, what the fuck? They think they in the club? They hanging off the curb.
Did you post some shit up like that before?
I caught them before, but to say now it's 2026. You feel me? It's 2000. I'm seeing this shit fucking yesterday. I'm like, cause you know what I mean? We ain't see them. ICE was running around.
Yo, check it out. You think you know, in the hood, you think it's like fiend shit is a problem. You think in New York the fiend shit is a problem? I'm talking about just laying around, just get high. You think in Pennsylvania parts of Philadelphia.
Pause. When did this show come out? We gotta see when this came out. Cause he 54 years old, man. Hold on. Let's get this in. He 54 years old. I had to Google that. He 54. Dame Dash. I say, yo, how old is Dame Dash? He 54. He talking about he 49. We gotta hold up. I know they come on. Hold on. Let's drop this. Let's get to the description. All right. So we got this 2 days ago. 2 days ago. So it's something old he did. Something old. I mean, say 2 days. We out of there then, man. This was a good one right here, though. I ain't gonna front. Him.
So we doing this right now. Yo,
top five strippers and top five.
He didn't get stabbed.
Go ahead, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Hold on.
Who you get movies with? Yeah, it's the Talk of New York.
And it's the boy Uncle Murder, a.k.a. Lil Jet
And we
Lemmy.
coming live from New York City with the king of New York City right now.
I see his jacket, man.
You know what I'm saying? The Bronx in the building. With the most accolades,
I just wanna
the
slide
most
all
cars,
summer.
the most money in the clubs. Is we got A Boogie in the building. Make some noise for A Boogie.
Building Bronx song, you heard?
We gotta take a shot to that.
I just wanna slide all summer.
Let's get it, man.
Definitely, man.
For sure.
Let's talk about the EP, man. Let's talk about the EP.
Fire.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Appreciate that.
I'm glad you did Dead to Me. Carl Thomas over. You did that. I'm loving Glitching. I love what is it? Drunk.
What's your favorite one though?
I think it's between Dead to Me, but I like the feature you got. Party Girls. What is it? Party Girls.
Party Girls with 41. Yeah.
I like that was Eddie Will. And I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I know how you fuck up the strip club. Shout out to the whole High Bitch crew. You know, Q, Bubba, just everybody, man. Shout out to the whole High Bitch crew. And like I like Red Lights too, because you talking about throwing 10,000 and Starlets on the
Yeah,
dead.
Starless Nights. Starless Nights.
I like that.
Mine is
man.
Glitching, Dead to Me. And for the whole everything, I ain't gonna front, man. I like the Zelly and them, that the 4-1. And the Trippie Red shit knocking.
The Trippie Red. The Trippie Red
That's the
shit.
thing sometimes though. You see how you say I'm a club nigga and all. I be in the clubs, right?
Right.
I be listening to other niggas in the club. So, but I like that though. Like Pluto and
Shout out to Uncle Murder. Shout out to Tony Ayo. Shout out to 50. Shout out to the unit. I watched this podcast last night. This I like this one. It was cool. Lax afterward. They went to eat. We ain't even going. I don't want to play the whole thing right here. I'm gonna give them this. Give them A Boogie. Everybody there. Shout out on everything. Because we're gonna go ahead. We jumping into the next. You slide over here. We're gonna keep it. You know what I mean, you put that in the cut. You go over there and watch. So we see what's going on. Update on that war. We see what's going on with the truth and the facts that it wasn't a shooting at the marathon around the corner. You know what I mean? Around the corner. So we got to keep that in memory session and knowing the truth of the fact of the moment. You feel me? That's for real.
Because you remember they were accused of some wild things in the past.
See, this is why, bro, I've been kind of pressing my team, because the content space is expanding, and whoever YouTube rewards interview content over an hour, right?
Yes.
Here's the thing. Look how much success 50 had with the show Power on Stars. He was getting a flat rate per episode. Then we seen him go get a film studio. Because I always watch the Giants. Wherever the Giants are starting to pivot, they got inside information. That's why I be coming to you, Biz. We got to come out with movies. We got to come out with our own docs because that's what the Giants are doing. Because people is not watching cable TV no more. People is on YouTube because people want new information. We done seen 50 in several motion picture films, but we not seeing him make those. We seeing him making docs off the news, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what things is pivoting to. And at the end of the day, 50 Cent is an opportunist. And he showed his volition with not having problems with conflict because out of everybody right now, 50 is the most prolific content creator we probably ever seen. Remember he was beefing with Rick Ross? He came out with Pimpin' Curly.
50 came a long way.
Then he had the whole cartoon series where Chris Brown and Rihanna was fighting like Street Fighter. This is where this space is going. After you make a few videos, I followed this blueprint. When Brian came and we did Can't Make This Shit Up, after I made the content, we came with a doc and it skyrocketed everywhere. So everybody watching this need to remove their feelings and pay attention to the climate and what the Giants are doing. And even you can, because you got to understand something. You got the capabilities. You can call me, anybody, and put together a film in a matter of hours.
Mm-hmm.
People is making movies for $20,000 while other people are spending $1 million and then they recouping on YouTube just off the $20,000 video. 50 showing us how to scale and where to go. That's how we got to look at this. Fold them grab.
I hear that. Let me read you what Tasha K posted on her Instagram and Twitter.
All right.
It says, urgent message to the Harris family and their dwarf-looking sons.
Damn.
Fresh on my desk from sources connected to 50 Cent's team. That's why T.I. and Sons are trolling 50 Cent with diss tracks to move records after that failed comedy stunt. 50 is allegedly loading up a documentary on T.I. and Tiny and their alleged drugging and assault accusations.
T.I. just dropped the album. All of his sons rap. If you want to bait somebody, see, that's why I tell people, bro, like when it comes to this gangster shit, bro, I'm at a whole different level because I don't block my enemies. I'm finna antagonize you for the rest of your life.
He literally gonna do that though, like
because this shit is profitable now. Because if I say your name, then you respond. I own a whole film studio. I don't have to drop an album. 50 go on world tours from Get Rich or Die Trying. He's gonna make a doc about it and triple up and never gotta be seen.
He's getting paid.
This shit is chess, not checkers, man. And the way 50 operating, they just think he being petty. Bro, he's running it up. If 50 say your name, you're lit.
And he exposing motherfuckers.
And then you get to respond, and he finna come with a doc. But it's just chess and strategy, man. He operating at the highest level, and that's all it is.
The pyramids.
Oh no, you think he don't care shit about them like that, man? He don't care. He knows they gonna say something. He gonna make a doc. Same shit he did to Diddy.
Make some money off of it. He know.
Same shit. That's why I tell people don't say my name.
50 got the information. He know the truth.
You see what I'm saying though, Cam?
Yep.
Phone now. I don't know how to do this shit. I'll be watching this. I'm like, oh, that's what he doing? Everybody caught up in the bullshit. He lining it up for the big play. Soon as he come with a doc, boy, he finna score. Everybody can't make films. So when you see him invested in the film studios,
he ate off that shit.
We supposed to follow suit. Yeah, that's exactly what
we on. That's what we on for sure.
Guys, brother, on the click.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content.
Talk about it. Shit. Go ahead, shout out to Cam Capone. Go ahead and give him a shout out. You know, man. As you already know, you just coming in here. We've been in here half an hour now. Welcome to Slide TV, where everything is possible. I go by the name of Icy Greater Dawn, Louis Vuitton, Amazing Blue. I understand, man. All we want to do is
I just want to slide all summer. Hurry.
Leave that, man. Yeah, man. 2026 is us. You see it right down there. Go ahead and become a member. Hey, I've been seeing all the new members and everything. Don't worry, the content over there. Everything is a whole lot of sections over there. Enjoy. It's going down. Definitely the new event that's this month. My bad. Event this month. Go ahead. We in the building early. You already know this shit.
As Black Sam is bringing unnecessary negative attention to the Marathon Burger grand openings. The first incident he will point to is this incident with Rockstar 2800, where Black Sam is going off on Rockstar 2800, who came to get a burger.
Now pause. I heard this. Everybody tuning in right now. I heard why I was on the live. In the previews, in the comment section and all that. I remember when Wack was going in with this. He went stages. He went to the 45 dude, all that. So I'm gonna stop right now. Now, Flacco, you gotta chill. Because now a lot of your info is coming from Wack 100 or for like Wack 100 News. You know what I'm saying? So let's get this. Let's get this back. I'm gonna go ahead and let it play. We're gonna fast forward. We're gonna catch up on it. With Flop
Burger from Marathon Burger, because Rockstar apparently had conversations with Wack 100 on Clubhouse, and Black Sam felt like, Rockstar, being a friend of Nipsey Hussle, shouldn't be talking to Wack 100. Wack will point out that Black Sam thought it was so crucial and so important to call out Rockstar 2800 in the moment and bring that much attention and chaos to the grand opening because he spoke to Wack.
We're gonna
cross the street like the buster he is. Then that bad publicity wouldn't have never been on the spot.
When he's right, he's right. This is picking and choosing. So Wack is referring to how he did a podcast with P Nice recently, but Black Sam didn't trip on P Nice, but Black Sam tripped on Rockstar for doing a podcast with Wack. I mean, it's picking and choosing, right? It's 100% picking and choosing. He's not wrong. Wack would go off and blame Black Sam for a lot of the negative things that's been happening at the Marathon Burger. And here's what Wack 100 had to say. He didn't hold back. He called Black Sam out directly.
That was your decision, Black Sam. You intelligent as a businessman, but you making dumb decisions. You getting to the finish line and then you pissing on the product. Why? And then I'm tripping. Every time the camera on and Black Sam is standing by the people from the mayor office or the people from the radio station or the other prominent people, you see all the ninjas trying to get in there. Yeah, look, their security. But if you look at the thumbnail on this segment here, Black Sam is kneeling behind a car while shots being fired, and ain't none of the ninjas around. Ain't nobody like, Dad, hold on. Cover Sam. I hear somebody saying, where P Nice? P Nice didn't bit back around the corner on y'all. Nigga, he was finna come out and play his part like, hey, homie, let me hop, bop, bop, bop. Oh, shit, be serious. Nigga, ain't no burger worth that. I'm out of here. And P Nice, I'm glad you did. Nephew, I don't want to see you shot trying to play a role or, because a nigga gave you a free burger. Nigga, screw all that. Get up out of here. Nigga been surviving off In-N-Out and these other burgers. If that's what it is and you just ain't got to go back, cool. or you can just Uber Eats it. You know what I'm saying? You know, decision making. This is all decision making. At what point in time are you gonna let the dumb stuff go, bro?
There's a few ways to look at this. Some people would say Black Sam did nothing wrong. He was escorting the 80s off the premises to prevent the issues with their enemies. But some people might say, Black Sam, you are the trophy. You're, the multi-millionaire. You're the CEO. You have Snoop Dogg there for you, Stevie Wonder there for you. You don't escort anybody off anything. You hire security and have security do it, right? You hire security for the event and you have security do what they do. If somebody is being a disruptance, you hire them and have the security deal with it. You don't deal with it personally. You don't gather up or rally a troop of guys and then offer to escort rowdy gangbangers who are actively in a hostile incident off the premises to safety. You don't do it, right? You stay out the way. So, I think that's a fair comparison, but I also think if somebody wanted to say, hey, Black Sam was just trying to keep the peace, that's also fair as well. Now, Wack 100 will call out Black Sam for what he said during the P. Nice interview, which he would also say it doesn't fall in line with the message and the brand that Black Sam is trying to portray. Black Sam is trying to portray this, we done elevated, right? We're trying to be moguls now. But during the interview with P. Nice, Black Sam says he wishes, that Nipsey Hussle killer Eric Holder was free. Because if he was free, he personally will go ahead and get him, and Eric Holder wouldn't be alive for too much longer.
I'm gonna ask you one more question about that situation. Without saying too much, just like yes, just in or out.
Right.
The who did it to your brother, would you rather him went to jail or stayed on the streets?
I think you know that, bro. You know that answer, man.
Yeah.
Definitely, you asked it. So it's like I have to answer that question because I hope
got to do is say streets. That's it.
I
you ain't got to go into detail.
I'm gonna go into detail just because I would hope people know the answer to that. Yeah. Like if like me, I'm 1,000% wish the man was still out here,
right?
Because the niggas have been X'd out. Yeah. But whether to go solo,
right,
broad day and go sit down and do all day. That'd have been the best time I could do in my life. I'm waking up every day. People ask me, would you have changed the decision? No.
I don't know why they think Eric Holder ain't got a family, homie. Everybody got a family, homie. Uncles and brothers and relatives, homies. Nigga, Rolling 60s is divided. Nigga, it's some 6-0s over there still with shitty. It's a fact. It's some 6-0s over there didn't really care about Nip and vice versa. So when you sit here and say, yeah, I wish he was out because you know what time it is. Bro, why would you say such a thing at such a grand event? You know what I would have had done to him. Are you okay? Even if that is real and the truth, why are you insinuating these things at such a grand event? So now we know Eric Holder is in the joint somewhere. So what makes you think one of his family members or homeboys ain't saying, you know what? This fool Black Sam got a bag. He might just try to drop it on the homie behind the walls by saying that. And because you got this event where you just let all the ninjas show up. All the ninjas showed up. Everybody just side by side and it's cool. Makes you think a mother nigga just turn your TV off on the strength of his homeboy, of his family member, because you talking about what you want to do to him. You know what I'm saying? What makes you think a nigga won't sneak up like this and be like, what's up? Hey, wah! Ha ha!
Again, when he's right, he's right. On the first basis, you don't even want to bring that energy to the Marathon Burger. If you got that energy, you keep that energy for the streets. You don't even want to bring that energy to the establishment or even put that clip out, right? Especially when you're about to launch something like your third store. That's an amazing feat. You don't want to mix up the corporate world with the street. So that's correct on that basis. The next basis is, now I'm sure Black Sam ain't concerned, right? Like I'm sure Black Sam have lost his brother. Black Sam is ready for whatever. He's ready for war. But nonetheless, though, what we learned, especially with the death of Nipsey Hussle, yo, this is LA. People is fake, right? People are fake, yo. Like, nobody is untouchable because nobody truly got your back in LA. I truly feel like the only person who truly had Nipsey Hussle's back 100% is Black Sam. And the only person who truly got Black Sam's back is Nipsey Hussle. Everybody else, I don't think, in my perspective, man, that anybody is untouchable because this is LA, man. It's Backdoor City. All it takes is the wrong person, see you shopping a little too much today, and they didn't get a bag from you in a while. Now they ready to backdoor you. So why to me is 100% correct, bro. This is LA, man. Anybody can get up on anybody. Yo, you put out that energy out there, man. And they start getting concerned because now there's rumors circulating that apparently Eric Holder's family crib got shot up. So once you put somebody's back in the corner, they start getting paranoid. They start thinking, oh, man, Black Sam's still on that. Man, bro, Black Sam's still trying to get us. We got to get him first. So I think he's correct. You don't want to put out that energy, especially when you have evolved, when you are a mogul now. You want to leave that alone. Now, you can never forget about your brother's death, and I don't feel like anybody is asking for Black Sam to forget about his brother's death. I feel like Black Sam right now has elevated. He's a mogul. If the streets is going to do what the streets is going to do, let the streets do what it's going to do. But you should be 20 degrees of separation away.
Because you making threats. Bad decision making. Anybody can get in front of that camera with them glasses. Yep. But we starting to see the more you on camera, who you really are. This is why we never really heard about you when Nip Hussle was alive, because he was the brains. Because it looked to me like, nigga, you build and destroy. That's what it looked like. You are building and destroying. You talking about what you want to do to Eric Holder. You got all this stuff going on. And then the shots could have been a diversion. You get what I'm saying? It could have been a diversion to draw people that way, but the whole time it's two on you. I mean, you better wake up. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to 600 this morning. We was talking about how when the situation happened at the parking lot, when your pops came out with the bat and 600 of them took the bat from your pops and did what they did, and then you came out busted in the air. I mean, nigga didn't put his hands on your brother. Nigga, God didn't do it. It wasn't the Hawks. It wasn't the birds. It wasn't the clouds. So I don't know what you saying. You said even if I would go, I would have went and did it, crashed out and woke up every day happy about it with shit. Big, you 6'3", 6'4", 300. Bam, boom, boom, bop. Nip had him stretched out. You seen it. We all know. And you came out and shot in the air. You ain't do that. So I'm just saying, bro, maybe you should just, life has went on, there's other things you got going on. And I really think you should stop ninjifying these events. This is a fact.
But I believe Black Sam when Black Sam says he will crash out if Eric Holder was free. Like, I 100% believe that. Like, I don't feel like Black Sam is just talking. I think Black Sam would 100% crash out on Eric Holder if Eric Holder was free. I do believe that with all my might. Now, what happened with Big U, Black Sam, and Nipsey, I don't know. I wasn't there. Wack will know more about that than me. But y'all let me know in the comment section, do you guys have a problem with the crowd that Black Sam is allowing to come around at the Marathon Burger? These are grand openings. And grand openings is open.
What you mean? You ask the question if they have a prop. Shut. Listen, man. Listen. Flocka, we're going to take you off the screen. All right? Take you off the screen, Flocka. Because I ain't got time for this shit. He going to ask that. That's where he coming at. All right, y'all.
gotta be the one, put the whole city onto the map. Put that whole shit on my back. Me and bro hungry, we grind for the max. I try to set me a trap. I got this stick with the helmet, no lack. Cause me get hit with a Mac. Talking no fashion, bitch hitting my jack. Tell a good pussy, relax. Told little shorty I'm married to stacks. Call little ego and count them racks. Call the bro, tell him we moving the stash. They on to us, moving it fast. Life on the line, gotta give me a sack. Checking my phone, now I'm moving this pack. She wanna fuck her, she know that I rap. I gotta be the one, put the whole city onto the map. Put that whole shit on my back. Me and bro hungry, we grind for the max. I try to set me a trap. I got this stick with the helmet, no lack. Cause me get hit with a Mac. Talking no fashion, bitch hitting my jack. Tell a good pussy, relax. Told little shorty I'm married to stacks. Call little ego and count them racks. Call the bro, tell him we moving the stash. They on to us, moving it fast. Life on the line, gotta give me a sack. Checking my phone, now I'm moving this pack. She wanna fuck her, she know that I rap. Yeah.
Switch up the whip, cause I got options, yeah. Diamonds flash, gotta keep them watching. I'm going all money, I'm gonna clock it. Fresh up like a spaceship, ain't a bitch I miss. Keep it accurate, you know what it was, don't ask your pop. Obsessed with staying rich, I know there's a better side of life, and I'm craving it. 10 toes, you know how I'm coming when I stand on shit. Even if I gotta hit the block, just to flip a brick. I'ma find my way up at the dock on my holy shit. Might just bless the bitch, head full of sins, in a pocket full of presidents. 10 toes, my bitch. Switch up the whip, cause I got options, yeah. Diamonds flash, gotta keep them watching. I'm going all money in, I'm finna clock in. I'm about to clock in. I'm going all in. I'm locked in. Try to die top 10. We going straight to the top. This rap, but I make shit pop. Medicine straight from the dock. Brand new Tesla parked in the lot. Can't even call you my homie, I know that you envy and want what I got. You know I gotta keep a drum on me just in case I gotta let it rock. They love to hate and investigate, but I earned all that I got. A lot of people acting brand new, like they ain't seen me on that block. Right now I'm in Cancun with white wine on the rocks. Still doing shit old school, just hitting in the socks. Days I wait on a 10 toes, my bitch.